So we all know there's some problems going on with the Seahawks right now after a loss to the Dallas Cowboys. But what is wrong in particular and what needs to change? Today I'm going over my top 5 things that have to change for the Seahawks if they are to get better in the future. So this one I made because I'm a Seahawks fan, but I want to make this list for any 12 out there that might agree with me. But these things are what are on my list, just from what I've seen from the Seahawks this season. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below when I'm done. So let's get started. So number 5, and this one has been a question mark for a few weeks, especially due to injuries. The O-line, offensive line. There have been so many injuries due to the offensive line. And when you play a team in your division like the Rams, who have Aaron Donald, you have the 49ers that have Bosa and Chase Young if he does indeed get an extension, which I don't see yet. But then you also have the Cardinals, which we don't know if they're going to rise and fall. But the O-line has to change because they got to protect their quarterback if they are to get into a good rhythm. But number 4 on my list is a position that I have questioned for a while. The defensive coordinator. Now, Clayton Hurst is a good guy. I know he's a good guy. But when you do zone all the time, it is not going to work. It is not going to work. We have seen that in most of the games that they have played. You can't do zone all the time. The best defenses that win the games are the ones that play physical, that play man-on-man, they change it up. The defense has to change it up against particular opponents. Like, example, when they played the Lions, they absolutely were going to town on defense. And you got so many guys on this defense that can make plays. You got so many people. But I just think the coordinator has to go. But number 3, coming in at number 3 because of last week, the offensive coordinator. Shane Waldron has been the offensive coordinator for 2 to 3 years now. And the offense was good, but it's not getting any better. When you have the play calling that is like pass, run, pass, it's not going to work. The offense is too predictable. It's too predictable, and the defense of the opponent team is going to know what you're going to do. So, more on that later. But coming in at number 2 is a position that I have questioned for ever since the trade. The quarterback. Now, Geno Smith is a good quarterback. He is a good quarterback. But when you have multiple interceptions, when you have loads of time, you can't get sacked. You have to get the ball out in seconds. And Geno Smith has just gotten sacked again and again. Of course, they improved from the Dallas Cowboys game, then they did it from the Niners last week. But still, the quarterback has to change. Either you draft a rookie in the NFL draft, or you change either 3 options. You get a rookie quarterback from the draft, you trade for a veteran one, or you change the offensive coordinator and see what that does. But number 1 on my list has been something I have monitored for a long time. And this is probably the top thing on my list. I have questioned it for a long time. The play calling. Like I mentioned in the offensive coordinator side. When you're gonna pass all the time, like example, the final drive of the Dallas Cowboys game. You had 3rd down and 2. Run the ball. And they didn't. They passed it on 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. That would have been easy for Charbonnet to get. That would have been so easy. He had been all out all game. He had been getting those yards. He has been doing that stuff. And the offense has to do something. The play calling is just getting ridiculous. Because I don't know who it is that's doing the play calling. I have reason to believe it's Shane Waldron. But the offensive coordinator, the play calling has to change. I am so tired of the pass, run, pass. I am so tired of it. Because when you're going against teams in the schedule that we have seen this year, you had to go against the Bengals, which you almost beat them. You had to go against multiple teams like the Ravens, Niners, Cowboys, and even the Commanders. But this play calling has to change. I am so tired of talking about it. I am so done. The coordinator for the offense has to go. And you have to sign maybe a college offensive coordinator, for crying out loud. Because it is that bad on the offensive coordinator side. But anyways, here's the top 5. Play calling number 1, quarterback number 2, offensive coordinator at number 3, defensive coordinator at number 4, and the offensive line at number 5. Let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below for any 12s watching this. And please be sure to hit that like button down below, subscribe if you're new, turn on the notification bell. But before we go, I had the Cowboys pick, so I'm 1-0 right now. But the rest of the games haven't happened yet. Let's see, we'll see how that taps out. But that's my list for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll send you guys in the next one. So long for now.